Wow. It finally happened. After like 25 years. Holy shit. We've got a heel John Cena. Wow. And he is so natural in that role. Somebody said that in a comment up on a clip of a short that I was watching when I first saw it. I knew it was real. I didn't think it was no fan made type of shit. I knew it was real before I clicked on it. And it happened like last night. So it was sooner than I thought. Cause I was like, wow. Cause I wouldn't have been surprised if this happened like maybe a month ago or something like that. Cause I don't follow wrestling like that anymore. But it happened sooner than I thought. It happened last night, and it's interesting because back in 2012 he was supposed to be to become heel. Back in 2012 and shit. So it just wasn't time, basically. And he had his music ready. He had his gear ready. So I hope he uses that same music that he was going to use back then now. Why not? He recorded it and everything. So why not use that now? You know what I'm saying? And he was interviewed talking about it, and it seemed like it wasn't too long ago when the interview happened. Maybe about a year, maybe. But he said he still had the tape, had the recording, never got rid of it. So he should use that. I mean, I always liked the John Cena. I always liked him. I never didn't like. I just couldn't understand why people just didn't like him. I mean, this guy was not playing a gimmick. He was being himself, which is rare in wrestling. He wasn't. He wasn't. He never used steroids. He got muscles naturally. His muscles. Some people actually believe that he used a steroid. He said emphatically no. He's not using them. He never used them. And just true to the sport, he's among the best speakers or promos in wrestling history. All the wrestlers combined. There's a lot of good ones up there, but Cena's is among the top. I love his fucking promos, man. It's like if you hate the guy, at least give him credit where credit is due. At least say you can at least say he's a good talker. At least because you say no, how is he not a good talker? That baffles me more than you not liking him, you know. But yeah, so and this wasn't kayfabe. I don't like Cena. Cena was a fucking fan favorite at this time. The people saying boo and all that shit. Pretty much booing. Like, I remember reading the article some years back about 2010ish, 2008, something like that. And he was talking about they was talking about why aren't you becoming heel? What will it take for you to become heel? This is before 2012 actually, and he was like, the boos aren't allowed. He said, if everybody boos me. No, he said if he starts coming out to crickets, like nobody's reacting or anything, that's when he'll turn heel. But he was getting boos, even though he was a fan favorite. He's supposed to have been a face. You know what I'm saying? So there was no crickets walking out. He wasn't walking out to crickets. So that's why he still remained face. He was getting a reaction at least, he's saying. And fast forward to 2012, they was gonna make him heel, but apparently it wasn't meant to be. I was actually doing other shit while I was listening to the recording. But I do remember him saying that he had his interest music ready, he had his gear ready. He knew it was gonna be no more Make-A-Wish foundations, no more of that because he's gonna be a heel. Now he was gonna accept that he was ready to go. He was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually happy in that regard that he actually became what he was ready to do back in 2012, over 10 years ago. You know, so I mean, wow. And this shit here, the look on his face. No, he made a more menacing look after this, but this is right before he kicked Cody. It seems like he kicked him in the groin. You know how heels do. And man, he wasn't done yet, man, because The Rock was like behind The Rock. The Rock gave him like the signal, and that's when he turned. It's like Rock had mind control of him or some shit. It was amazing. It was amazing. I can't wait to him to explain why he did it. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Cause tomorrow's Monday, so I'm assuming it's gonna be Monday. I might maybe Tuesday. I'm gonna fucking like check it out and see what he say as to why he did it, what's the reason behind it, and all that shit, you know. And I'm gonna pay attention to how the crowd is reacting to them as he getting booed. I'm definitely gonna pay attention to that because if he's not getting booed, that means the heel turn failed. He's not a heel if he's still getting cheers, you know. Because it sound a lot to me because when he kicked Cody in the groin, I heard cheers, man. I swear to God, I heard cheers, and then it went from that to ooh, like disbelief. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually like that shit. You can't tell me everybody wasn't booing him when he turned head. People actually fucking was cheering on him. It was like about fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as much as I like Cena as a face and all that shit, hustle, loyalty, respect, you know. As much as I liked him as a face, that's the face there. Oh my God! Speaking of faces, as much as I liked him as a face, I also would like to have seen a heel run of Cena. You know what I'm saying? I would like him to bring back that Dr. Thugonomics because when he was doing that shit, I wasn't watching wrestling at the time. I didn't even know who Cena was. By the time I found out who he was, he turned face. You know, when I started watching wrestling again. But I stopped watching it again some years back, and I'm not going to return to it. Wrestling is fucking garbage. It sucks. It's shitty. I mean, you know, it's uninspired bullshit. So watered down and diluted. They got John Cena saying, "Go fuck yourself." They might fucking bleep it out if they showed a clip of it, but on the actual show, it wasn't bleeped out because I saw a reaction clip. They didn't bleep it. I said, you said, Rock, go fuck yourself. I was like, whoa. So they try to do the edgy language. It's too late for me. Regarding me, it's a little too fucking late, WWE. Stop with the edge. Just fucking fact. I'm gonna go as far as you should just fucking close shop at this point. Just close shop. Just close shop. Cause shit like this, moments like this is gonna pick it up a little bit. But how long is it gonna last? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real right here. Fuck WWE. Fuck wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I gave him chance. I've been patient. Think it was gonna get better. Bring back that fucking edge back. I was patient for a long fucking time. Okay? I used to cover wrestling every week. My wrestling AEW versus it was AEW versus NXT news report, and I ain't just talk about those two. I talk about wrestling as a whole as well after I get a ratings report and all that shit. I talked about Raw, I talked about SmackDown sometimes after I get a ratings report. I did it all the fucking time, man. You know, and I just got fucking sick of it. With AEW pull some bullshit. That was the straw that broke the camera. But you think it would be WWE that made me say fuck it altogether, right? It was actually AEW, which I thought AEW was going to do what WWE wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was excited about AEW being formed. You know? But they did some fucking bullshit segment with Chris Jericho and what's that dude with the scarf? I can't think of his name. His names are initials. I can't think of his fucking name right now. But it was them two. It was just fucking stupid. It reminded me of WWE, and I was like, "Come on, what the fuck are y'all doing?" It's crazy. It was fucking crazy. And I did one more. The next week, I did one more ratings report talking about it, and I think I said it there. I said I'm done doing this. I can't do this no more. I think I said it during that time. I think so. But if not, I definitely said it when I made another video. When I made a video about it after that, I said I was sitting down and I was saying I'm done with wrestling. I said I'm done covering on my channel. I'm fucking done, man. They disappointed me too fucking much. I gave it more than enough time to reel me in. More than enough fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, when did you stop watching it a long time ago, Crow? Because I had hope. That's why I didn't stop watching it. You know, I liked the Jey Uso shit. You know, him going on his own. His promos are fucking fire. I watched the clips. I enjoyed it. But that died down. I didn't want to watch no wrestling after that. That didn't bring me in. So this is not going to bring me in either. Am I happy for those who still watching, the fans? Yes, I'm happy for. Gonna get to see a heel Cena turn that people has been wanting for over 25 fucking years. Okay? And Cena's far from a spring chicken at this point. So this needed to happen. So as far as Cena's concerned, those who actually follow wrestling's concerned, I'm happy for them. But as far as I'm concerned, fuck wrestling. You know, this is a high end. This is a highlight of it. It's we're back now. I got comments saying talk about, oh, we're so back now. Yeah, no, fuck that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Wrestling is fucking dead. It's dead. DEAD. Okay. I lived and breathed wrestling, even when I wasn't watching it anymore. I lived and fucking breathed it. Okay? I felt this is the best sport on God's green earth was wrestling. Better than tennis, better than football, basketball, MMA too. Better than all that shit. Wrestling was the sport and the place to be. In my fucking opinion. I mean, it was great, man. It was great at one point. You know what I'm saying? I remember before Monday Night Raw came on, I used to have the channel on the channel 5 minutes before it comes on. And I remember I used to hate missing 10 minutes of it. I used to hate that shit. Even if it was 5 minutes, I was mad. That's how much I was into it back in those days. Because I remember 2010, it was around 2010 or 2011 where I stopped watching it because it wasn't by choice. I lost cable. I had moved and I had free cable at this place. I was still watching it and I lost it, but I never actually got cable to continue to watch it. So I stopped watching at the point. But sometimes it's time when I used to watch WrestleMania only at my dad's house. You know, father-son bonding. So we used to watch WrestleMania and shit like that. But when Undertaker lost his streak, there was no point in me fucking watching WrestleMania anymore. So there was no fucking point. It was just no point in me watching it. And that was all there is to it. It's like, what's the point? Undertaker lost his streak. What the fuck? But I ended up getting into it again around 2018, 2017, 2018, something like that. And I was following it again. I got to find out who Roman Reigns was for the first time and all that shit, you know, because before I was actually watching, I used to watch clips and wrestling news about it first before I started watching it on television. And I got back into it, but I realized it was actually a shell of his former self at this point. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? It was disappointing, man. But to make a long story short, I gave it more than enough chance to actually get better. And I was done. I was done at some point. I was just done, man. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, can I say it to myself? After I saw the short of Cena turning heel, I said, here I go again. Another wrestling video is coming up. I remember one of my viewers told me, he said, please don't delete your old content on wrestling. I said, I'm not going to do that. I put time and effort into those videos. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it on my channel. I still got the wrestling playlist of all my wrestling videos. This is going to be included in it too. So I still got the playlist up so you can watch all my videos, shit like that. It's old news, but it's still relevant today though. It's still relevant, so But yeah, Cena turning heel after 25 years. That's quite the news. And consider he wanted to do it back in 2012, but it just wasn't meant to be. And here we are. Cena, we got a heel Cena. I'm gonna definitely check out his promo, what he says, and how the crowd's reacting to him. And I hope they don't put in no fucking audio, fake ass AI boos and all that shit. It's another thing that pissed me off about WWE, because if Roman Reigns was being pushed as a fucking babyface, they would put fake ass cheers for us at home to see. That is deceitful shit. They should have, and they should stop that. Pissed me off when I learned that shit about them, man. But yeah, so there you have it. We got a heel Cena, Dr. Thugonomics has returned, basically. What people always wanted. Just like the same thing with Roman Reigns when he turned him. It was like about fucking time. About fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Now with Cena's the same thing. It's about fucking time. And it was also said before by Chris Van Vliet that he would love to see a heel Rock and a heel Cena team up. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Highly doubt that's coincidence. But that's that's what happened. As far as the Rock turning heel, I didn't really share my thoughts on my channel about that. So I'm going to share it now. When The Rock was heel back in the early 2000s, I think mid 2000s, something like that. I think it was early 2000s, I think. He was on that Hollywood mode and shit. He wasn't believable as a fucking heel. Even the fans knew that shit. That's probably why they fucking dropped it. Wasn't believable at all. He was a goofy version he was basically a mock heel. That's what he was. Now, fast forward to now when Rock turns, so he's actually fucking believable for a change. Because I remember I saw a segment of him beating the living shit out of Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Cody Rhodes is a goddamn scapegoat at this point. He used to be Rey Mysterio for everybody to turn heel on him, right? But now it's Cody Rhodes. Because Rey Mysterio, they don't want Rey Mysterio to take too many beatings and shit. So Cody Rhodes is going to take that place. So The Rock was beating the living shit out of Cody Rhodes in the backstage. And it was believable. That's what I'm saying. And The Rock is a believable heel, The Rock. So regardless how you feel, I know he's gotten a lot of people that don't like him anymore. I didn't really look into it, but it happens. As how I feel about him, it is what it is. The Rock is The Rock. What can I say? So he's still doing what the fuck he does. You know what I'm saying? If people gonna choose to hate on anybody in the NOI family, it should be his daughter, because she can't fucking act for shit. She's not believable on the mic. She needs to brush up on her fucking believability skills on the mic, as far as I'm concerned. She got everything else going on. A nice ass. Holy shit. She got the sex appeal going on. But she can't act for shit. She can't perform. So she got to work on that. Once she does that, she'll be cool. But anyways, those are my thoughts about Cena turning heel, and some extra thoughts as well. Just thought I'd throw up in there because 9 times out of 10, when I go into these videos, I have no blueprints. I never have a fucking script. I don't believe in scripts because I don't want to sound like a fucking AI on here. I usually don't have blueprints. I just come out, just record, and just speak my thoughts. I do this shit raw. Speaking of believability, going raw, it makes you believable as motherfucker, because you know I'm not in it for the money. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'm speaking from my heart on how I feel about this shit. It's not about the money. It's not about getting paid. It's about me sharing my thoughts with y'all. Making you think. Making you laugh. Making you smile. Making your day. That's my goal when I come on YouTube. And it's no different with this video here. So there you have the Cena turn heel. Will it be another one after the promo? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But if there is, there is. If there's not, there's not. But I'm definitely gonna check it out. Likely Tuesday. Hopefully he's gonna give it tomorrow, which is Monday and Monday night, and we're gonna go from there and see what the fuck. I'm gonna see what the fuck is happening with that promo. So With that being said, that's why Chromosome sign the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all, and be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.